I love it. She been canceled by her own damn family.
Welcome back. Let's get into the experience.
Welcome back to the Girlfriend Experience. Make sure you are commenting. We need some comments. We need some engagement, people. Tell us what you want
Well,
to
your
hear.
hair looks nice.
Thank you.
I just I just read your message.
I've been having hair difficulties because I'm in between appointments. My appointment is on Thursday, and I don't have for the last week. I just been trying to do what I could do with my hair. I'm running to the hairdresser tomorrow.
Oh, it looks good though. It
Thank
looks
you.
good. Let me ask the girlfriend. Anybody ever try this on the rocks? This is my first time having an old fashioned, and I'm having it out of the bottle because that's what the I guess the man at the wine and spirits suggested. I think it's a bit strong. I added a little orange juice, and I still think it's strong. Um, yeah, you say you were rated like a 6 or a 7. I'm kind of like a 5. I
Hmm.
don't know if I would get it anymore, but
Well, next time you're out at the bar, have the bartender make you one.
oh, it'd probably be even worse. Well, you know what? It depends. Now let's talk about that before we get into anything else. I noticed, and you tell me if you notice, when I go out to a bar, just a bar to have drinks, my drinks 9 times out of 10 is watered down. I took Ryan to a steakhouse for his birthday. All the time when we go to these, um, what would I say? Nice establishments. Um, their drinks are on point. Their drinks are almost too strong. I appreciate that. I don't understand what the difference is. So well, we went to Davio's. It's an Italian steakhouse. And I was like, all right, we're Italian. We're an Italian place. Let me get an Aperol Spritz. Let me get my Italian drink that I love to get. So I looked at the menu. It said it was only $17. I mean, I said only, but I was expecting more because where I was at. And then when it came to the table, oh, it was on point. I mean, 2 sips, I was like, oh, I can kind of feel this. I like this drink here. Um, but if I was at a regular bar, so if I was at, all right, we go to North Italia. That's
Hmm.
down in King of Prussia. It's another Italian restaurant. When I get their Aperol Spritz, it's like a splash of alcohol in it and all the other mess. So why do we know a reason? Why is that? Bartenders out there, why is that? Why do I have to go to an expensive restaurant to get a half decent drink with the appropriate amount of alcohol in my drink? Have you found that to be out in Lexington, Kentucky? Is that the deal, the vibe there?
I feel like all the drinks be watered down. To be honest, everywhere I go is watered down. Unless I go to a hood bar or something in the
Oh,
hood,
okay.
then. But I feel like all the drinks is watered down, and I don't know why.
Yeah. And we're not even going to talk about resorts. I think they get the bottles over at the resort, and before they even bring them out, it's like empty half out and put the rest water in.
Really,
You ever
I've
get
never
even
stayed at an all inclusive resort, so this is be my first time. So I'll see. I do want to buy me a bottle.
let
Just
me
for
tell you, buy yourself a bottle.
okay.
Yes,
I do
buy
want to
yourself a
because I
bottle.
don't want to have to wait on anybody. If I want a little shot or a cocktail, I'd rather just go pour me up one and take it to the pool because I feel like free drinks
Right.
is going to be a long line and watered down the juice. So I was going to get me a bottle. What I did see is that they did have bottles in the room though. 3 bottles supposed to be in the room. So we'll
Okay.
see. But they're
Very
already opening,
smart.
like you know how they had that little thing that the bartenders have when you pour it. So I'm
Hmm.
pretty sure they watered that down too.
Let us know how your experience is. I feel like every resort, for like I told you before we started filming, the last like 3 4 years that we normally go around February to do a resort, and every time we go, what did out last year? Ryan got the premier package, and
Hmm.
that was so we can go to the premier bars. It was like two premier bars, and then the rest of them we can get to any bar, but we have exclusive rights to go to the premier bar where they had top shelf. And the lady did make me a tequila. She made me a margarita, and it was gross, but I think that was strong. But compared to where the fun is, where all the happenings at, I'm at the pool bar, I'm at this and that, and then I have to go all the way inside the damn place over there, like about a quarter of a mile walk to go get my damn drink from the top shelf place. It was just a lot. It was a
Yeah, that
lot.
seems like a lot.
Um,
Actually, I'm trying to think about it. On a cruise, I did buy the drink package on the cruise. I
mhm.
think I got toasty on a cruise. I think so.
You know what? I'm gonna suggest for you if you want to go to another cruise, go to Virgin Voyages, all adult cruises. Fantastic, fantastic.
I don't know if I'm much of a cruise person. I really didn't have that much fun on the last one. I don't think the cruise is for me.
Me too. I thought that until I went to because you know family. Ryan, they all talk about it. We get there every night's a different night. You got to dress up for different things. Then they got now I've been on a cruise prior to that, and that's what made me not want to go back. But when they kept saying go to your Virgin, trust me, it was a good time. Like that's if you want to cruise. Now I don't see cruising in my forecast for a while, but if somebody said let's do a cruise, I would definitely do a Virgin
Virgin.
cruise. Or maybe one of those high end cruises they be talking about. I'm not sure if I don't know if I had a high end money, but if for some reason somebody wanted to gift me something like that, I would like one of those high end ones. But yeah, talk about this Cardi B. I'm gonna skip all the way down to this Cardi B stuff because this
Okay.
is a mess.
It is. I really, really love you.
Well, it looks like she's threatening TMZ to sue them because they put that thing out with the robot falling on her.
It was hilarious.
I mean, she should have just took that and laughed at it. It was
Exactly.
funny.
It
It
happens
was
to the best
funny.
of us, Cardi. It happens to the best of us.
It was funny. Nobody told you to go out there and start trying to do some burlesque dance with a robot that looked like he was going to tip over anyway. Looked like he was standing on his tippy toes.
Let me tell you something. There we go again. I know she's embarrassed. I just fell over the weekend on this ice and I'm still tender.
Oh.
I was with my friends. I fell. My phone went flying up in the air. Ducking for cover so I don't get another bruise on my face. They go pick up my phone first. I'm like, F the phone. Come see about me. That could be replaced.
Oh my
I stayed on
god.
the ground for like 5 minutes. I told them to call the
Mm-mm-mm.
ambulance.
Mm-mm-mm.
I was not getting up on that ice. But
Well,
anyway, back to Cardi. What happens to
yeah.
the best of us? So, and you look cute. Your body was tea, outfit was tea, hair was tea. You slayed
Yeah,
it.
everything was good. And the Super Bowl performance too, even though you didn't sing, I saw you up there on this the porch dancing. I was like, oh, that's Cardi B over there.
Yeah, that was iconic, Cardi.
It was Cardi B over there. Then I saw the interview the next day. I didn't see it that day. I wish I would have saw it that day because as soon as I saw that interview, I knew something was up. When they were saying, "Do you got anything to say to Stefan before the game?" She was like, oh, "Good luck." I said,
Hmm.
"Oh, okay, something not right here."
Cardi
Then I
don't
started
play.
seeing all the headlines. Well, you know what? He didn't play with her too much, way too much. And I knew something was up before. Like, how you gonna keep having these? children,
Yeah.
fathering these children, and you're supposed to be with this woman.
Yeah. He's a cutie, but not that cute.
No, he's not. Did you
I
see that
think
picture I sent you?
I must
Where I
didn't see
said,
it.
he looks weird. He's walking and he looks like a straight little boy.
Boots is cute. Well, not for him, but those boots is cute.
He's not wearing that stuff right. It's just he need his style needs to be fired. He look like a straight little kid, like somebody's mom and dressed him up.
Sorry, girlfriend.
Yeah.
This is the real deal. I had to put my lash back on for you all.
um. So yeah. So allegedly, this is what I heard. I heard
Uh-huh.
that for the practice, Patriots were practicing Pre, who was AKA supposed to be his best friend,
Mm-hmm.
baby's mother, was out there on during practice as well. And I guess Cardi must have seen it. She clocked it um, and wasn't having it. And then you saw her at the game
Mm-hmm.
up in the front seat wearing his number. She there. He didn't allow her to be there. So I
Mm-hmm.
want to know, was it something prior or was it just straight disrespect? Like, I need to know something's missing here. Um,
Now, is Pre the best friend? That's the best friend, not a baby mom, right? Best friend.
she's both.
Okay.
She's
Good.
both.
Okay. Now I'm getting it.
And they exchange all these different exchanges I see now. I don't know what's AI and what's not, but it looked like
Right.
he walked by and gave her a hug prior, and she said, "I love you." Like I said again, guys, this is allegedly because I don't know this AI stuff. I don't know what's AI and what's actually true, but I do know I've seen a lot of reports where the person named Pre was out there in front row with the baby, which they have a baby together, and they were rooting him on for the Super Bowl. Also, I saw them in a tussle with like the dude on the Seahawks was about to give him the business if it wasn't broken up on the field. Did you see that, D?
I did. It's a rough day for Stefan.
It was a rough day. Oh my God, Cardi! I'm glad. Just keep moving. I
Yeah.
knew something was up before. It just the optics around you and him never look right.
Mm.
And as we see, he was just playing. I don't even know why he. I don't know. I guess he wanted to say he had a Cardi, but Cardi B has his baby. I guess. But he don't respect her. Didn't respect her. I feel sort of bad. We talked about this before. And I think Brandy was saying that Cardi was like Cardi don't really care. I really feel like she does, and you can really see it on her face when they asked her to give him a few words before the game. She looked hurt more than pissed. She looked like she was let down.
Well, you can hear anger in her voice, and sometimes anger stems from being hurt.
Before the game, one inspired message from
Good luck.
Hmm.
I listened briefly earlier about how she was going off about she spent 1.2 million allegedly. I don't know if that's the right thing on the
I heard
party, and
that too.
no other
Yeah.
woman's going to do that for you. And you messing with her, she's broke. She don't have no income. You about to be broke. Nobody ever heard of you. She was speaking all facts. Oh, y'all said that to me, right?
Yeah, you know what
Okay.
though? I think that was AI.
Stephon Diggs invited another bitch and his son to sit front row. And with that, he managed to lose me his fine ass sugar mama, along with the new baby boy he barely deserved. And that Super Bowl ring, he's clearly never gonna touch in this lifetime. The moment I think about the lawsuits coming his way, I can't help but laugh. Let his new baby mama find him a lawyer because that side sure doesn't have any income to fall back on. I'm done cleaning up his mess. Not even the Super Bowl cameras cared to give him a few seconds of airtime. We all saw him take that punch like a joke, while the rest pretended nothing happened. Turns out the moment he left me, he really did turn into a nobody, just another forgotten face. Pathetic. I dropped $1.2 million planning a celebration for this fool. You know what that money went into? A private penthouse, a custom champagne tower, the closest thing he'd ever experienced to royalty. The only time the media gave him real attention was when he stood next to me.
I wanted to say that when I got here because then I started seeing a lot of other videos similar to that with like 50 Cent speaking on the situation, everything. It was all in the same type of format. And I'm like, you know what? I gotta stop this shit because I think I believe that was AI.
Wow.
But I do know there is allegedly, I do think she did, like I heard other outlets say she did plan this party
Oh
and
yeah, I heard that too.
spent that 1.5 or 1.2 and none of them, not Stefan nor Cardi attended that party that night. So
A waste of money.
it was. Somebody enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Somebody enjoyed it. But yeah, that's whack. Well, he got everything coming to him. I think I heard that like a new lawsuit. Heck, I don't know what it was though.
I don't know either.
Um,
I'm going off the video, so it might not be true. I'm going off the AI
oh
video.
no, you know what? Star told me that. Look, Star didn't came up and talk about. She was talking about the performance, which we should go get into next. But then I was like, yeah, Cardi left early too. She was like, yeah, we know that Stefan did. Now he got another. Somebody else is suing him. I was like, oh.
Virtue to the Commonwealth.
Good morning, Your Honor. Andrew Kettlewell from Houston case.
Waiving the reading, sir.
Yes, Mr. Clerk.
And not guilty plea will enter.
All right. Commonwealth, any requests?
Commonwealth's pressing a stay away, no contact from the victim, including third-party contact.
Any issues with that, counsel?
No.
All right, those members want.
And next date, sir, April 1st.
We can get April 1st for pre-trial.
Trial.
But I guess that's all I wanted to speak about Cardi. You think anything else I want to speak about Cardi? Girl, move on. I'm a girl's girl. Move on, girl. You
For
got
sure.
it. Um, what you think about the halftime show?
I really enjoy. There's one problem I had with it, but I'm speaking about the Puerto Ricans that I know from where I
Okay.
grew up on the East Coast. So Puerto
Okay.
Ricans around the world may be different. They
Okay.
called out like all the countries, all the things. I don't want to know why they didn't call out Africa,
Oh,
Africano, Africa.
for the African Latinos.
Yes,
Well, he did. Well, good question.
because like we've spoken
So
this before in the past.
I know, but what country in Africa would he recall out?
I would just say Africanos, African or something, Africa, because
Be-
they
Okay.
claim that they from Africa. They tell me I know what I'm black. I'm black. So
Well, you're right. And I think I sent y'all that man thing. He said, and I did see a lot of dark, what I thought was black people up there, but he said it was
hmm
Afro Latinos,
right,
which okay. So he represented that way, but okay. Um, I appreciated the culture. I was like,
yeah,
okay, I like to see everybody else's culture. Go ahead and smack it all in America's face. That Latino culture. And he said he was not going to sing anything in English. He's going to sing it his way. And I didn't care. I didn't care at all. I appreciated most of it. One thing I didn't understand, and I don't even think the guy on the video who broke it down for us. Oh, and I wrote it down so I could break it down for you guys. But I don't think the guy on the video broke it down for us. Why was Lady Gaga there? She's Italian.
yeah, I know.
She's not Hispanic, and she doesn't have any Latino traces. I didn't understand why she was there. Maybe I'm missing something. So I'm sorry if I'm insulting anybody. but I thought she was just straight Italian. That's how I know her as an Italian woman. But the girlfriends had got this video where this Hispanic man broke down the whole halftime show that Bad Bunny did. Now I wrote a couple notes down. And he said that the show started out with Bad Bunny in the fields, showing him as a countryman, showing him in the sugar field crops where they all started out at. I loved it. I loved every piece about that. It just reminds me of now, like we're sending the Mexicans back. You can't even get the blacks to work the crops. So why are we sending the Mexicans back that work the crops to help the farmers to get us our fresh food? Somebody got to work it, and I know you whites ain't working it. So what we gonna do?
Exactly.
But I did find out we were gonna do Detroit, and we're gonna come back to that. Um, he said the 64 he broke because that was the first thing I looked over. My husband was. I was like, what's that 64 mean? The man broke it down in the video saying the 64 was like a fu to Trump because Trump had announced when Puerto Rico went through that bad hurricane and lost a lot of lives. That only 64 people passed, which in essence it was more. It was approximately like 1,052 people that passed away, but he was trying to downplay it because he didn't help them. Then we saw that coconut stand. You know, the coconut is the staple of Puerto Rico. I like to see that there. Then we saw the men playing the dominoes. I like to see the little street stuff and like taking it back, and it kind of reminds me back when I lived in the hood, and you would see people just on the porch, and well, they weren't playing dominoes, they were like playing craps, or they were outside talking shit, or they were playing wall ball. Back in my day. Then we had the water ice, what we call water ice, but they call it I don't know
I
what
see
you
what they
saw
call
it.
it.
Paraguay. Sorry, Spanish people. Paraguay, Portland, something like that. But that's something that they have. They said now when I was in Puerto Rico, nobody offered me no Paraguay when I was there. I
Me
got
neither.
offered all kinds of mofungos and some other stuff, but not no Paraguay because I love a good icy. Um, then they showed the taco cart, and they said the taco cart is from Los Angeles. That was actually the guy who owns the taco cart in California in Los Angeles, and he has um, three other carts somewhere in California. So he highlighted him there, which I thought was cool. Then they showed the famous casita. It was a big like light thing that was going up and down. I don't understand it, but it's called a. I wrote this stuff down. I knew when I wrote it down I would be able to pronounce it. And then I'm like, Malacasina, which it means an open air garage where everybody just meets and greets and gathers together. Like, so on like any given night, you're out there just chilling. And we saw the actual wedding happening,
That was
which
so
was
cute.
cool.
Yeah,
That
it was
was
cute.
cool. We saw Lady Gaga. They said she was wearing that blue, which was actually the blue that should be in the Puerto Rican flag. That is the real original color, but something in the United States, and we had to change it, I guess, to match our blue and our flag, whatever. I don't know. And then she had on the native flower, that red flower she had in Puerto Rico. What else we saw? We saw, the bodega, the mini mart, and the barbershop. So he said that's just the essence of Puerto Rico. And then we saw Tanita. He grabbed a bottle of rum from Tanita, the actual lady who owns the social club, the last Puerto Rican social club in California. So he had her there. And then we saw the man, their guitar,
Mm-hmm.
Qu- Quattro. I don't know. But he said it was representing the Puerto Ricans and the Brazilians. I guess they play that instrument a lot in those two places. And we had Ricky Martin singing Bad Bunny's song. It was called Lo Que Pasa Hawaii. And what that equated to is don't gentrify Puerto Rico like you did Hawaii. Let's keep Puerto Rico the same and let's not gentrify it and then have all these, making it a crazy vacation spot. So, and then at the end he said, God bless America. He said, all you English speaking people were like, yeah, God bless America. But then he said at the end, Saya. He said, God bless America, Saya, which was like, but we are including, and that's when we went through all those other countries to say they're just as important. So, I mean, he did his thing like Kendrick did his thing. Everybody got a new, like I guess that's the thing now. We just going to put a lot of different symbolism for the different cultures and races. And I appreciated it. Good for
I
them.
did too.
I enjoyed it. I like to see the Puerto Rican stuff though, like the music and them dancing and stuff like that. I like that stuff. Um. Uh. Yeah.
Were
So
you
that
at
was.
home dancing?
I was on my sofa clapping and having a good time. I didn't get up there, so
I
I
said
was
I'm
good
going to
time.
Mexico. I gotta get this. I know it's different music. Don't kill
Okay,
me. Don't kill me, y'all. I know it's
okay.
different music, but maybe if they want to put a little reggaeton on in the Mexican club,
Oh yeah.
I'm going to
Oh
get up.
definitely. Oh
I had to work them
definitely. You'll hear
hips.
it.
I had to get them hips going for the 40-year-old plus.
Mm-hmm. You'll you'll get it. You'll have a good time. So there was some fallout from the Bad Bunny thing. Did you hear about the Did you hear about Roni? That they were recasting the old cast back.
Yeah, I just watched that, and they taking it to E,
So
right?
yeah.
I love that for them.
So I did too. I was like, oh, good for them. Because some of them are messy and good TV, like the Countess Luann. She's always messy. She's always trying to take somebody in the bathroom and fuck them. Um, then we have Ramona, who is
Crazy.
she's crazy and just don't know how to shut her mouth. Um,
Mm-hmm.
no filter. Then we have Sonia, which I like her too. She's always trying to screw somebody too.
I like Sonya
Um,
too.
we have Kelly, which I'm not a fan of. I don't even know why she's coming. Because I don't even think she still mixes with them women. Like those three I just named, they mix well together. I seen
Yeah.
them get out together, they mix well together. Kelly, I don't know how she fits with them. She's crazy. And then we had Jill Zarin. Remember Jill Zarin from
Mm-hmm. I like Jill.
back in the
That's what the
day?
husband hit the
Yeah,
husband, the bald husband, the
yeah,
money. Yeah.
yes, yeah, yeah. Jill got fired
Mm.
before they even started filming because Jill said, I don't understand that Bad Bunny and why we had to have him, and I didn't see any white people on the field. Well, next thing you know, E put out a statement. We are cutting ties with Jill Zarin. We don't believe in her beliefs. We're separate.
Wow.
That's what you get. That's what you let that racism get up in there, and you feel free. You let your privilege make you feel free, and you start talking shit. Everybody, I mean, when I first heard that the next day, I went straight to her page. And I think the first 20 posts she had, comments were turned off. But you know our people. They went all the way down to the 21st, all the way down to the 50th post. And it was like Bad Bunny memes on there. They calling her trash and everything. I'm just here for the comments. I love it. And then today I saw where E put out that statement and somebody else, another production company, I guess that was working with E, put out a statement with her. But the worst thing, Deidre, let me show you this. Let me show you this. This is what, hello, your eyes open? You
Mm-hmm.
sleeping over there?
No.
This is what Zarin Fabrics put out. This is her husband's family's company. They put this picture out. We do not support Jill's and her comments that she made. You know, her husband died. Bobby Zarin died like a couple of years ago.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. But the family said, nope, we don't support Jill. Keep us out of there. Don't. We want our business to kids still survive, and we do not have any connections with her. Isn't that crazy? Listen.
Can they put a red X over her face? Lord.
I love it. I love the mess. I love it. She's been canceled by her own damn family.